Hey, I'm so glad you found my video. Hey, this is Night Cop 35, and I'm an ex-police officer of 17 years. I was injured in the line of duty, and I couldn't be a cop anymore. But that's what gives me the experience to evaluate these videos. But I will tell you this, kind of as a disclaimer. Until you're in that situation, until you feel the hair on the back of your neck standing up, and your adrenaline's pumping, and that heat in your chest that's going off, you don't know what you're gonna do. You gotta be in that situation. Now, what gives me the experience to evaluate these videos is I've been in these situations before. I wanted to let you know that before you actually watch the video and say, hey, what gives this guy the right to say what he wouldn't do? Well, it's 17 years of experience. But I'm not in law enforcement anymore, but now you can find me over on Twitch, where I go live every day of the week at 6 p.m. Eastern time, except on Wednesdays. So I really hope to see you on my live stream. Come on over there and say hello. Type, hey, hello from YouTube when you get over there, so I'll know you came from this video. But anyway, guys, let's get started. Man gets shot after he pulled a gun on them in Villa Hills, Kentucky. Okay.
How you doing, sir? Hey, listen, my partner's just working on a warning for you back there, okay, for the speed, okay? You just can't be going that fast. I got you.
David Goat. Thank you, buddy, for the follow, man. I appreciate it very much. Now, first off, I'm going to tell you guys something. This officer's already fucked up, and I'll show you where. First of all, when I approach a vehicle, and guys, you got to remember something, okay? I'm being a lazy boy quarterback right now, okay? All I've got that most people don't have is experience. I've been out there and I've done all this. I've actually pulled over a truck exactly like that. Same color, same model, everything. But here's the thing. Let me fix my ashtray. You never know what you're going to do, actually, until you're there, okay? So me sitting back saying this is what I would do and I would do it this way, I'm talking about obvious things that you officers just either do it or they don't do it, and I see them screwing up. The first thing this guy didn't do, when I approach a vehicle, my hand, as I'm walking up to the back of that vehicle, my hand is going to touch that tailgate. I want my handprint on his tailgate. When I get up near his window, I'm going to touch the side of his panel on his truck, and I'm going to put my handprint there because the top is too high and it's right over the driver. That's too dangerous. So I'm going to touch the bed of that, or the side bed of that truck. The reason I do that is, let's say I walk up on that window or on that driver, and he shoots me in the face that quick. And I screwed up on the license plate or something when I was calling in the 1038. I'm dead. When they catch this son of a bitch, because I've already given it, I will not get out of my car until they got a full description of that vehicle. 35 station. It's going to be displayed on a red and color Dodge or a Chevy pickup truck. It's going to be one occupant. And that's what I'm going to say. They know. I've already given them the 1028. I already gave a description of the vehicle. 1028 is the license plate, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to touch that vehicle. So if he shoots me in the face, I'm laying there bleeding to death. He's on down the road. Other officers, GPS, every law enforcement agency around is headed in his direction. When they find him, he's like, no, I was coming home from the mall. I never got stopped. My department knows me and several other officers always touch that vehicle. So now I got proof that's the vehicle. My handprint will be on that tailgate, and my handprint will be on the side panel. What's he going to say then? That I never stopped him? That'll hold up in court. So anyway, but the one thing this guy did wrong is, if you'll watch when he approaches that window, he's standing right in front. He's like eye level with the driver. I would never do that. I would be behind that driver. I'm back behind here and his window's there, and I'm shining the flashlight in looking over like this. So if he has a gun, he's got to grab it, turn all the way around like this to shoot me. The way this idiot is standing, all he's got to do is go bang. He don't have to be looking at him because the officer's covering up the whole driver's side window standing there. So, I'm just saying. I'd stop right there. Right there by the toolbox.
My partner's working on a warning for you back there, okay, for the speed, okay?
What an
You can't be
idiot.
going that fast through here. I got you. Where you heading to, man? Where's that at? Oh, okay.
You have any hand grenades, bazookas, illegal vegetation, or dead bodies in this vehicle, man?
Hamilton? I got you. Just come up for the day, or drove all the way up here just for the day?
I'm a truck driver.
Oh, okay.
Truck driver, 3 hour ride.
I got you. Where at Hamilton your mom live?
I'm on the west side.
Over on the west side? I got you.
Yeah, I ain't been.
Good night, Mars.
Drive up. What time did you come up today?
See, this officer is a dumbass for his own personal safety. He don't know this guy. This is not Uncle Bob, okay? He don't know this guy. And he's just standing there right in the line of fire. That's what we call the line of fire, right in that driver's window. And he's standing right there. He's a perfect target. The guy doesn't even have to aim the gun. Just bang! Stupid ass officers sometimes, they get compliant, like I did the night I got hurt. So, we all do it.
10 o'clock? Okay, I got you. What's that?
Past my bedtime.
Past your bedtime?
Yeah, I'm an old man.
I got you. Where you live at?
Oh, Rambo's leaving?
Man, you got a hell of a drive still.
Hey, lawman. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
So you not truck drivers, you think it's a long drive. That's just a short drive.
Yeah, I got
And
you.
we toboggan that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're
Absolutely,
here, so-
cop.
Yep.
You don't do that. That's the line of fire. You guys call it that too?
You're like,
They called it that in police academy. That is the line of fire right there. That window.
license, everything valid, man? Okay, yeah, as long as the license is valid, just give me a warning, no court, no fines.
Them CDLs.
What's that?
Them CDLs give you tickets in your road.
Yep, I got you.
Hey, Chip.
Lawman, buddy, I appreciate. I sure hope you come back, man. I go live every day of the week at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, except on Wednesdays. Wednesday's the only day I don't stream. But every other day you can find me right here at 6 o'clock. So I sure hope you come back, man. It's been an honor having you in here, buddy. And you be safe out there, okay? Absolutely he did.
No,
He got compliant, and I'll tell you why he did. Because of the driver. That driver looks like Uncle Bob. Just a hard-working man on his way home. But man, you never know. This man could have killed his wife this morning at his residence. He could have bodies stored in his truck, in the trailer. He could be wanted for murder out of Florida. You don't know. And until you know, you follow procedure. SOP. And I'd be standing back there by that toolbox. He'd be doing this. Oh yeah, I'm a truck driver. Yeah, He'd be looking behind to talk to me. Again, because if he's going to shoot me, I'm going to see it coming. He's going to have to come all the way around with that gun. By the time he even has a semi-clear shot, I'm at the tailgate with my weapon drawn. So,
I'm good, man. I appreciate it. I got you. Never been in trouble for anything before, have you, man? No, I'm good. I appreciate it. You been in
Yep.
trouble for anything before, man?
No, not that I know of.
Not that you know of? You never had a
stuff.
wait, what did he ask?
Appreciate it. I got you. Never been in trouble for anything before, have you, man? No, I'm good. I appreciate it.
You never been in trouble.
Man?
No, not that I know of.
Not that you know of?
See right there? He said, have you ever been in trouble before? Not that I know of. And he didn't start smiling or laughing about it until the officer repeated it. Not that you know of? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You never had a...
Stuff.
Get
About
back.
5 years ago, I got boo-booed a little bit.
Uh-oh, what happened?
I was up there in Pennsylvania. Down that road to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that not that I know of would have been a red flag for me. Literally, that would... Oh, not that you know of? That's like when I ask somebody, hey, well, before I pat them down, you got anything that's gonna poke, pick, or stick me? Oh, I don't know. Well, who the fuck dressed you? Your mama? Did your mama dress you this morning? Okay, do you have anything in your pockets that's gonna poke, pick, or stick me? You know what's in your pockets. Idiots. Absolutely.
My dad passed away in March.
Yeah.
Left me a bunch of guns.
Yeah.
I didn't believe in that man.
Yeah. No good. I got you.
Just trying to keep what mine.
Yeah. Would they get you on like some stolen guns or something?
No, in a commercial vehicle.
Oh, okay, just having a gun in a commercial vehicle? I got you. Not that I care, man. There's any weapons in here? I'm just curious. I would just ask.
Now, see, a lot of people don't know this. He just says, is there any weapons in there? If he would have said, yeah, there's no law against that. Your vehicle is an extension of your home. You do not need a permit to have a weapon in your home or a weapon in your vehicle or in your place of business. You do not. You need a permit if you're going to carry it around at the mall and at the store and out, in public. But to be in your... So he could have said, yeah, I got a weapon. Nothing the officer can do. It's an extension of his home. A lot of people don't know that. I mean, I have a lot of people ask me, hey, is it okay if I carry a weapon in my car without a permit? Well, yeah, you don't need a permit.
Hey, I'll blame you. It's a dangerous job right here. You got a dangerous job.
Yeah. I got you.
Correct. That is correct.
Especially at night.
Huh?
That's especially at night.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Who's your mom live with up there, man? She live by herself? Or?
Well, kind of my little sister, but how they said, wife.
Yeah. I got you. How old are you?
I have to
I'm just curious.
say, 57.
57. How old's your mother? Huh? 82, 83? Gotcha. Yep. I got you. Okay, I got you.
Now, let me tell you what would give it away for me. And I've got an advantage here because I know he's going to pull a gun because the title says so. But even if I didn't know, if this was my traffic stop, I'm standing in the line of fire, and this guy's not looking at me when he's talking to me. That would be another red flag for me. Like, why is he... Because, see, a lot of people think that the officers have this, like ESPN or something, like we can read their minds if they look at us eye to eye. So somebody that's trying to hide something will not look at you. They'll look down, even if you're standing right in front of them on the street. They'll look down, they'll look over here, they'll look over there as they're talking. They won't look directly at me. That's a dead giveaway that they're lying. This guy, he's looking out the window. He's never looking. He'll glance, he'll roll his eyes a second, look at the officer, and then keep looking forward. That would be a red flag for me. At this point, this officer should kind of start moving back towards that toolbox in the back of that bed. Get out of the line of fire, is all I'm saying, because of his body language. So let's continue. Wait. D. Shane said the guy is not... Yeah, that's what I just said, making eye contact, and that's what throws me in one red... There you go. Great minds think alike, man. Are you in law enforcement, D. Shane? Every time, man. The eyes will give it away every time. Because he's looking forward. It makes me feel like he's planning. Yep. He has glanced to see where the officer's gun is, though. He has done it a few times. Now, I haven't seen him look down at his gun, cop, But I have seen him, you know, glancing over and making sure, you know, the officer's still in the same place. He's looking forward. That would be a red flag for me. Like, I'd even say something about it. Hey, man. Hey. Hey, Snapdragon. I'm over here. Look at me. Look at me when I'm talking to you, man.
I got you.
Now, see, let me tell you what the officer's doing. I'm sorry to keep, but that's what we're here for me to give you an analysis on what's going on. What the officer is doing, and he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, he's just not standing in the right spot while he's doing it. He's investigating. He feels the exact same way I do, that Lawman feels, that D-Shane feels, Dr. 50, Cops Got Your Dope. We all feel it. That this body language, this guy's looking out the front, he's glancing over at the officer every now and then without turning his head too much. The body language is not right. This officer is investigating. That's what, if he didn't have anything to investigate, if he didn't feel anything, and it's like a sixth sense that we have, that everybody's got when they're in law enforcement, something's not right. And the officer knows it. Or he'd already been back in his car. This guy would have been down the road and he'd have been back 10-8. But that's not what's happening here. What's happening is this officer standing there asking him question after question after question. He's investigating. He knows there's something not right. So, damn, I'm allergic to somebody in this room because my nose.
Listen, man, you're not hauling anything illegal or anything in here, are you? Nothing illegal in here? Nope.
Now, see what I would say? Let me tell you what I used right there. He said, are you hauling anything illegal? Well, 99.9% of the people are going to say, oh, no. Here's what I used to say. Hey, buddy, just before I give him the driver's license back, or pretend to, hey, man, do you have any hand grenades, bazookas, illegal vegetation, or dead bodies in the vehicle? Now, the normal person, I just said hand grenades, bazookas, illegal vegetation, like that matters unless you're trying to cross the border in from Mexico, or dead bodies. A normal person that has nothing to hide will start laughing at that. No, I don't have any dead bodies. Or, oh yeah, there's a mannequin in the trunk. Does that count? I mean, they'll laugh about it. Somebody that's got something to hide will be so serious. Like, no, sir, I don't have anything like that. Nope. And they won't look at you. Yeah, no, I don't have anything like that. They just gave themselves, I already know right then they got something in the vehicle. And if I can't search it, 35 station. Have K9 1076 my location. And I'm going to have K9 come out there and walk around that vehicle. So here we go. Why did I get timed out? Oh, I don't know, United. My dad was for 30 years and I'm not yet. Yeah, your dad's got a lot more years than I did. I got knocked out at 17 to apply next year. Good for you, DeShane. Hell yeah, brother. I grew up knowing this stuff. Yeah, that's because you're my son. Then follow up with drugs and watch their reaction change. Oh, yeah.
No large amounts of anything you're trying to...
No, I never said drugs. Cops got your dope. I never said drugs. I never said guns. All I said is hand grenades, bazookas, illegal vegetation, or dead bodies in the vehicle. When they said no, if they said, nope, I don't have anything like that. Do you mind if I search it? And I always had to use, a lot of people will say, a lot of officers say, do you mind if I check? Checking is not a search. They can say, yeah, you can check. That's not going to hold up in a court of law. It's not going to hold up in court. The defense attorney is going to come up and say, oh, you said you were going to check, not search. A check is looking in the window like this. Okay, I checked it. No. I always said, do you mind if I search it? I never use the word check. Do you mind if I see? Do you mind if I look in there? No. Do you mind if I search it? In the court, it matters the words you use. Or that attorney's going to eat you for lunch. You said you wanted to check. Does check mean the same thing to you as it means to us? Check is not a search. So, and I tell you that because I learned that the hard way my second year in law enforcement. So, yeah, I fucked it up. I thought I was being cool. Do you mind if I check? Yeah, I screwed up.
What's that? Okay, I got you. Well, listen, partner. You got a little you've had a lot of pretty nervous behavior sitting here talking to me. Okay.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, you have.
I don't feel nervous.
Okay. You know what I do for a living, man?
We do.
I catch drug dealers and drug smugglers. Okay. That's what I
Absolutely.
do for a living. Okay. Okay. And I work a canine. Okay. So normally, what happens is, you know, I'm not saying you didn't, and I'm not saying you did anything wrong. Okay. But a lot of your mannerisms and gestures while you've been sitting here talking to me, okay, I'm trained to read people, okay?
Guys, what have we been saying? This whole time, his body language is screaming, I got drugs, and I might have a gun. Court adjourned.
Okay, I'm just asking. Okay, listen, partner, I'm gonna give you your ID back here, okay? But before I let you go, okay, I believe at this point now I've got enough reason to say something. Okay, okay, do me a favor and step out for me real quick, okay? Just have you step right back here, okay? Run the dog
Now,
real
keep
quick.
your eye on him. What are you doing? Why he's taking his eyes off this guy, I have no idea.
So step right back here, man. We'll be just a second, all right?
Okay.
So step right back here for me, my man.
I can't.
What's that?
I can't.
Nice! Get back! Get back! No.
Not far.
Should have never escalated to
Shots
that.
fired. Send a squad.
Shots fired. Send it.
Bill's 5. Drop the gun! Can you contact Bill Hills 2 immediately?
Copy. Bill 7 coming out. Copy. Bill 7.
5, get units up here to shut this interstate down.
Copy in.
Well, what do you see? What do you see?
Thank you, Hatchet.
God damn it. Dude, he about shot me.
Copy, I have all units in route. Channel going to be held tight with the interstate shut down right now. We need the interstate shut down now. There's 185 southbound, 185 south. Alright, so I'm going to hold the channel for units at 185.
Well, what do you see?
He's still leaving the truck.
Drop the gun! Drop the fucking gun! Show me your hands! Show me your fucking hands! Both of them!
That's the way to scream it. Hell yeah.
Let's move.
No, stay back. I don't know where the gun's at.
Hey! He's reaching.
Don't tell him to throw the gun out. You don't want him to touch the gun anymore.
Quit reaching! Stop reaching! Show us your fucking hands now! Show us your fucking hands! I can't see his hands.
Good set of lungs. That's exactly what I'd be screaming.
He's reaching.
No, he's laying down. He's not reaching.
Pull the gun on me. Don't move.
Get back here.
5, have you step it up, please.
Copy, I'll respond to units. Step it up, respond to units.
Did you fire? I can't even tell you how many rounds I fired.
Our cruiser's watching. The cruiser.
Keep watching him.
I'm watching you.
Copy, out approach. Bill Hills 2 notified. Bill Hills 2
No, you can't do that, Mad Mike. You can't
He had
kneecap
the
him.
gun. I can't see his hands no more. He's on the ground. He's right here, Sarge. Step this way. He pulled the gun on us when he got out of the
Now,
truck.
see, somebody needs to be in the hood of that pickup truck.
I can't see his hands.
I'd have an officer go up there to the hood of the pickup truck. Now we got him surrounded, see? If he stands up to shoot, put a slug right behind his head. That's it.
You got him?
I'd approach from his hood, not his trunk, his hood, and the way they're doing it now.
Bill Hills 525 security squad.
Hey! I'm gonna drag you back. Give me a drag you back.
Move anymore.
I'm gonna holster, Sarge. Come on, get him in cuffs.
Now.
Billy Hills 10, shots fired.
5, shots fired. Send a squad.
Shots fired.
Absolutely, Strock. I have a right to defend myself like any other
What's
citizen.
that?
I can't.
Nice. Get back. Get back.
Oh, the guy shot. Okay, good, Strock. I have a right to defend myself like any other
What's
citizen.
that?
I can't.
Nice. Get back. Get back.
Oh, the guy shot. Okay, good.
No,
I didn't know he shot.
those 5 shots fired. Send a squad.
Shots fired. Sending.